Hi, welcome to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom, and today the movie I'm reviewing is The Honest Thief. Now, this movie is available in some theaters across the country, but it will also be on video on demand pretty soon because that's kind of the trend that's happening right now with COVID, which I'm thrilled about because normally we'd have to wait months, many months before a film went from theater to video on demand or Netflix or Amazon. And now the process is really quick. So thank you, movie studios. The movie is rated PG-13, which I love when we can find action movies that are cleanish enough for us to watch together with our families. The movie's an hour and 39 minutes, and the movie review mom grade I'm going to give it is a B plus, and I'll explain why. So first, in a nutshell, they had me at Liam Neeson. I know he's getting old, but so am I. And I still love watching him kick butt in movies. He's just such a likable guy, I guess. This movie feels a little bit like a bonus gift in 2020 because Liam Neeson had previously announced after filming the movie Cold Pursuit that it would be his last action movie. There is some action, not as much as older classic Liam Neeson movies, but he's still getting down and dirty and, kicking some butt. So if you like him, I think you're going to enjoy the movie. The Honest Thief was directed by Mark Williams, and he also co-wrote it with Steve Ulrich. Now, some tips for parents because the movie's rated PG-13. There is some profanity, but I didn't hear any F-bombs, so that's good. There's violence, of course. It's Liam Neeson, and that comes in the form of shooting guns and some hand-to-hand combat. There's destruction of cars, buildings, faces. There's death and talk of dying. And if your kids like Liam Neeson, then they'll enjoy it. Otherwise, there are long pauses of no action, so they could get a little bit bored depending on how old they are. Now, some themes that are worth talking about with your family if you watch it with them are honesty and integrity, dirty cops, feeling alive, and what does it take for us to feel that way legally and ways that are not harming other people or fattening, the need to feel loved, and the power of love. Now, some of the things that I really liked are, first of all, Liam Neeson. Who doesn't love Liam Neeson? Well, I love him. So you pretty much know what you're going to get with a Liam Neeson action flick. The trailer pretty much shows you what you're going to see. So if it looks good to you, you'll probably enjoy the movie because the trailer really reflects it pretty well. Kate Walsh gives a really good performance and is an even match for Liam's character. So I really liked that. If you love the popular TV show The Burn Notice, which I loved, watched every episode with my husband, you'll get a kick out of seeing Jeffrey Donovan. I think he's so talented and should definitely be in more movies. If you've never watched that series, I think you'll like it. If you like Liam Neeson, because there's lots of humor, tons of action. There was a season or two that wasn't as good, but it wrapped it all up in the end, and I give it a thumbs up. I would like to see Jeffrey Donovan have more leading roles in movies. Again, I'm a fan. Other talented cast members include Jay Courtney, Robert Patrick, and Anthony Ramos. I love the title of the movie, Leave It to Hollywood to Make Us Feel Sympathy for a Criminal. And you do feel sympathy for him because he's trying to get a second chance. He's trying to come clean and be honest. And yet there's another movie. I'll play my review of it after this one, just so you can kind of see what that one's all about. It's called Kajillionaire. And in that movie, we're also being asked by the director to feel sympathy for criminals. And yet I don't think it works as well. So there's an interesting comparison. Most of the filming was done in Worcester and Oxford in Massachusetts. I love the look and feel of East Coast cities. Mixed in with all of the action is a very sweet love story. Now, there were some things I didn't like. First of all, it's extremely predictable. Maybe all Liam Neeson movies are, but I still like them. He asks his girlfriend in the movie to move in with her, promises he'll never hurt her, and then decides to turn himself in that order. So it seemed like that was a bad plan. I mean, I understood his rationale for that, but I don't know. Because Liam Neeson is getting older, there aren't as many hand-to-hand combat scenes. Instead, they're replaced with a lot of tense driving scenes and shooting from a safe distance. It's a pretty standard plot with no twists or fun turns that keep you guessing, unfortunately. Now, you could go to my website, moviereviewmom.com, and see some of the interesting lines that I wrote. I'll tell you one just because every Liam Neeson movie has some famous line, right, that he delivers with that steel voice. And so in this movie, it's not as epic. He just says, "Agent Nivens, I'm coming for you." All right. And the recommendations I have for you are Cold Pursuit, Taken, of course, The Commuter, and Burn Notice. All right. That's it for my movie review. I hope you enjoy this if you choose to watch it. And I will catch you in the next one. Until then, be sure and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.